You think it's dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous. Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare.
Get rid of them. Holy house. Under elf.
Lay tight, Nymessa.
Demaze.
Come, Nymessa. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf.
Half elf. I suppose the finely detailed...
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, a Kresh must be near. We will ask the... Eager for battle.
I've got a long road ahead. Breathe deep and move.
Let's see.
Not much use anymore.
At the ready. I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gate! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade.
And suffer its sting.
Quickly.
Need to act fast. Got to move.
I'll bleed every last one of you! My sickle and sword!
Well, so much for peace.
Let's move.
I'm ready.
My path be true.
Blood comes easy these days. Light on my feet.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Damn vermin.
Anything of use? Can't slow down.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable! Pull your claws in, under-elf. Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
That, I suppose. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beasts will be back. We need to pack up and leave. Immediately!
Though, be careful you don't spoil for once.
First I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then I get sucker punched by a bloody randomer. I'm done with this hellhole.
Those two must have history.
You acted quickly. I'm just so... I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor. Then you'll have better luck looting the goblins outside. This is a druid's grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Turning your back on the needy to save your own skin? Maybe we'll get along after all.
I understand. I can only thank you for the help you've... We're raised to fear the drow, but you've earned your
Refugees, adventurers, well met. And is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual, just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanas, guide.
Hells! We can't...
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Common sense at last. Let's get out of this death trap. Or would you deny your brother here his chance at fortune in Baldur's Gate?
Come on, sis. We're less of a target alone. We should leave.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
It's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it. This place is a bloody death trap, not a... Children!
Oh, right. Go for the heart. Next time the goblins come, I'll be
I should speak up.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
Go on. Give me your best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Ignore her, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
You see the fiend again and ignite with Will's rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer. A splendid plan. We'll...
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Good job. Little ears hear far.
Again.
We're exposed now.
Swing and swing and parry. Ah! And again. Swing and swing and... Oh!
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough. The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The teeth sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. By covenant, I can say no more.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the Absolute I am. I'm blessed.
Here it comes, you little beast.
That goblin won't be the last.
It was wrong.
It was justice.
Please, leave us be.
Let's hit the road, Memnos.
Soon.
Here goes nothing.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh!
You're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes.
You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Oh, someone's confident, aren't they? Be careful, sweetie. How's that saying go? The bigger they act, the bigger the whack. Besides, that magic of yours, mighty as I'm sure it is falling a little short, isn't it? Something is wrong. I can smell it. Are you all right? Don't get your knickers in a twist. I was only asking. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother. Take care now.
You! Fancy a buck? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. See how you feel when your pack is empty. It'll be this or a handful of weeds. We'll need every bit of strength.
No helping it. We're exposed now. We've known enough grief this 10 days. Don't be the...
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword.
I'd advise you to settle your affairs here quickly. Once the druids complete their ritual, we'll be sharing the road with unless you've reconsidered speaking to them for us. Gorga might listen to you.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If you'll find the druids at the heart of...
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot up. Well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. Well, we came through Avernus. We might... Who knows? Some of us might even make it to Baldur's Gate. Oh, well, I've seen what the goblins can do to a vulnerable caravan, but if you are, why not put a little gold on the line? Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, looking forward to it.
Gnomes. So many ways to die.
Let's get going.
Let's get on with it.
Trust me.
Assume nothing.
No one stopped me yet. Dream in red.
My love, can you bring caravan?
You sound like your father.
Well, it was his caravan.
Seems simple enough.
Please, have mercy.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Something's on my mind.
We're cornered in this place. Even the bloody druids look like they might turn on us. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
And swing and...
That ox is staring right at me.
Oh! I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away. Oh. Okay. Hey. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails. Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? Hey, not so loud. You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left and my mother, she's so sick. I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have. I don't know what you mean. Hey, that hurts. I'm running an honest... okay, what's a tinker's trash? Uh-huh. Huh. And I promise, this isn't a tinker's trash scam. Look, I swear to you, these rings are the real deal. Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not? I knew it. That's what I got. Nothing caught your eye, huh? Not sure what you expected. I'm a kid living in the back of a cave. Anyway, see you again sometime.
You spot the boy giving a sly wink as he turns away.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that. What? I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
That's through. It is forbidden. Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh! Let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Not now. We're working. Remember?
Come on.
Just once.
Yeah, just once. All the damn rituals you want.
Damn it! We need to get Arabella out.
You heard the guards. They're waiting on call.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh! I don't give a rag about me. It's my...
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn mind.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I would...
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
Great, another one.
We'll figure something out. I'll grease some palms. These things over.
Because that went so well last time.
Come, Magwin. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here. Keep back. Force my...
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Keep their confidence, if you insist.
Gods, she must be terrified.
I bet she's giving them hell.
You there! Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here! Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then. How would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use. Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? Until we meet. Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend. Yes, I see. Was all one.
I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Now, Wrath!
No.
Ithias! Tila, to me!
Gone. By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to her. We must focus on the rite.
She's dead.
Child for that.
Korga, we are gone.
Let's get
not
in and out of
killers.
this place before
Spare
any
your
writers
tears.
decide to bear their
She
fangs
knew the
us.
danger. She still tried to run.
Wolf's fur bristles. He wants to jump, wants to bite. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers. The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take orders from you.
Mercy on us, Sylvanus. Mercy. 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 You may be right. We've let a snake replace our leader. And the result, by the tree father, that girl. This is how a terrible cycle be. We need Master Halsin. Without him, Korga's ritual will divide this grove forever. It is what Korga desires.
Since when did we become killers?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Blackith's will be done.
Still alive, so that's progress.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Lolth? Yes. Yet the viper bears her fangs, defending her brood. It is only right that she... The others might consider this sacrilege. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. Then I was wise to grant you entry. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to there to be gone before final prep. The Viper must strike. Then they soon know the Get out. We have... Away. I have no more need of you.
We never meant to hurt a child. You should leave.
With haste.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
The bird's eyes are glassy. Its breathing weak. Tearing, you play with the broken tissue. The wing is delicately airy. You wonder what it would be like to fly as the birds do.
Huh. You look rabid, pained, sick. You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing. Well, so far, my tadpole and I have been nothing but best friends. You have bouts of swooning and swaying, and your jaw is grinding like your poor... Do take...
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Front. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. His confidence is an asset. Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion, attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well,
I'm sure we can find... I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have... You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of you. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
Poor thing. She fought as hard as she could. It's the best any of us can do, I suppose. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable. Good enough to tell there's nothing obviously wrong with you. A bit tired, maybe. But we're all a bit tired. Then get some rest. There's no better magic. Take a nip of whiskey before bed if you need to. Come back to me if that doesn't do it. And? Feeling any better? Come here. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. Come, follow me. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in...
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. No. That was Master Halsin. I pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all.
Then I've no choice. I'm sorry. What should I do? Dead thunder!
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Could have been worse, I suppose. At least she didn't just attack.
Best be on my way. Better not be cursed. That's curious. It's broken, but not too badly. A tidy slot.
Keep a blade close. Simple. I can't even see a lot to pick. I can't even see a lot to pick.
All's well that ends Not as bad as it could have. How much farther can I go? Let's see what this does. I can't even see a lock to pick. What's in here? It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
If there's a cure, it seems Halsin is the one to talk to.
No sign of the others yet.
We need to find him.
Do you think the fire...
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? Kill him!
This will do nicely. Spill some blood.
Ready. Let me strike true. Moving.
Well, perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Moving in. Here we go. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign.
The bird's eyes are glassy, its breathing weak. Tearing, you play with the broken tissue. The wing is delicately airy. You wonder what it would be like to fly as the birds do.
Still have some mugwort in the stores. But no blue leaf sap.
I just wish there was another way. Never took you for a coward. I'm not.
Good. Not another word, then.
we would never let the tieflings in. The child might have lived.
You have Master Halsin to blame for that.
Can't believe he just left.
He lost sight of what is important. We can't do the same.
I need more yew leaves before this is over. We're low on everything that I need to staunch a wound. Sylvanas, save us if the goblins get in here.
I pray the tieflings realize we are not to be trifled with.
I just hope they leave, and we could close this grove in peace.
And if it comes to a fight, you'll not shy away from bloodshed, I hope.
Since when did we become killers?
Since they forced our hand.
This isn't why I became a druid. Having second thoughts.
Still have some mugwort in the stores.
I just wish there was another way.
No blue leaf sap.
For a coward.
I'm not.
Good. Not another word, then.
Time to press ahead.
Huh. You look rabid. Pained. You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing. The norm is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves, but do carry on. It seems you've been dealt a vile hand. Nobody should deny themselves their true nature.
Poor thing. She fought as hard as she could. It's the best any of us can do, I suppose. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. Good enough, a bit tired, maybe. But we're all a bit tired. A tadpole. A mind flayer. That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. We need to be quick. This way.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope.
The Githyanki peak roughly Many of too many, though. My suggestion. Attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, I have a I was too hasty to... I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland. I don't pay compliments. You've proven me wrong at every turn. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging. You've gained my respect. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end. Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you? I won't be your girlfriend, but I will be your lay. Yes or no? Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine. Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
Don't worry about him on the table. He attacked Master Halsin. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. A pity you got me instead of him.
All right. Let's see what we can do. First things first. Tell me, have you noticed anything unusual? Protected from on high? How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find... Of course I am. Lives are on... So tell me, where'd you get that thing?
To hell's with it. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go. If you transform out there, you'll kill everyone in the grove. Everyone for leagues around. You're right. I'm no use to the others dead. Master Halsin did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too. All right. This is a vial of wyvern poison.
But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all.
Then I've no choice.
Well, hello.
Nothing will stand in my way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Very well. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
It's kill him! Yes, here.
Taking position.
Can't give up. On the move.
I will ascend. No time to waste.
Need to stay focused. Time to meet your maker.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Whispers.
I need a quick word.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. His breaths are
There is work to do. This way.
I'll fill that one later. Swift as my feet can carry me.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Looking ahead.
There's no time to waste.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I step careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Never a dull moment. Have to keep going. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Action, not reaction.
Keep your distance, darling. Move it.
Like its will be done. Quickly then.
Someone there? Quick step.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful. At least things have stayed interesting. On my way.
What's that?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it. Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything...
them in. I wish we could at least have given them a proper...
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Sucker punching strangers. That's your bit, right? Wasn't any of your business, though, was it? Didn't think this contract could go any worse. Then you showed up. Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part. Dunno what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic buried in the arse end of nowhere. And from a wizard, too. I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. Stupid thing to die for. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. That or a crock of shite. I'm just glad to...
Be wary of false promises. If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many I know only blood red and death black. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear. More to the... It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Each creche, the library, was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. I will not brook your ignorance. Countless scholars... I know what you can barely...
What's hiding here?
Goblins. I can smell trouble ahead.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. Wait. A drow. In the sun. Stand down! This one's got a touch of the absolute about her. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance. Please, your greatness. Was an honest mistake is all. You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do.
They were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
On my way.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? Food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's different. Rare skin.
What have we got here? Oh, stop this thing!
The goblin seems unsure whether to bow to you or attack.
What do you want? I mean, what do you need? You are blessed.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Pardon, madam, I didn't mean to doubt you. I know my place. Well, that's that. We'll be on our way. Do as you like with the pipsqueak.
The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
Ask the pipsqueak on the spinny tower. We're out of here.
All right then.
Someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion. Sweetheart?
What in particular? The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Shadow. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
I heard you mumbling that line to yourself earlier. It needs more.
You didn't say it to me. Breath catches. The remains of the Saluna statue are defaced with Sharan markings. They must have raided this place long ago. You pause. A sharp, tingling sensation is spread. The pain blurs your vision and ushers forth strange... You kneeling upon cold flagstones in prayer. Your hand shying away from interrogating a captive enemy. The pain. You hiding from duties in a little alcove you call your own. Finally, the sensation fades and takes the images with it. You stare at your hand.
Cut me loose! Free me and find out! Maga Kamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. I'm a deep gnome, you're a drow. You helped me, now you plan to enslave me. What then? You're teasing me now. I'm certain of it. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't... I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. I always help my friends. On that note, I've been...
I want to have a word.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes positive. You can trust me on that. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway.
Need to find a way forward.
My, what manner of place is this? What would suit the occasion? The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met. I am Raphael. Very much. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. I'm rather the admirer of the sanguine arts, even if I wasn't quite born under a killing moon myself. Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss. This quaint little... Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to go on. Partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Fair enough. What's better than a devil you don't know? Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But, oh, a mere trifle. How dear. A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture. It's worth very little. 1 skull. 2, I could fix it all. Like that. Oh, that's disappointing. I prefer it when only to realize victory. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. And when hope has been whittled down to the very hope. Such a tease. Ah, yes, the tongue. Yet another. All those pretty little symptoms. Sundering skin, dissolve. One might say, you're... I'll be there.
Something over there.
Something good here, I hope. Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry. Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we went and he might be right. We've had no luck so far. I'm not about to throw my soul away. He reminds me of... Well, some creatures like them don't play games. Unless they know they can win. Maybe. But he's not the only one spinning a web. This is no ordinary mind flayer parasite. And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door?
This devil, Raphael, flaunts... You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell. Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy. Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissar. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield, I will earn my queen's favor. And I will conquer every layer of hell should she come. The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. To penetrate the hells, but I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil... No matter. We've dealt with every... Now, as for... He knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? No doubts at all. He seems not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is.
Anticipation. She is testing you somehow. About Raphael.
Actually, yes, you're right. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and when actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for them. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. I respect his craft. As should you. Watch out for that devil.
You bow, or you break.
No choice but to keep going.
Tormentor! Got to concentrate. Take two.
Wounds are too much to bear.
Taking position.
Where do I go from here?
Let's finish this. Take your heading there.
Come on, then.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Can't slow down. Tormentor.
Can't give up. Not now.
All right. What now? Let's have a look. These boots have seen everything. Very well.
The devil with the silver. An old fairy tale my father read. A farmer made a deal with the devil. So the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think? That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything.
I'll give it a shot.
I'm so glad I found... Wait! I'm Althera, a bard from the Grove. I don't mean any harm. Wait! I'm not your enemy.
Quite the opposite, in fact. You're all anyone talks about in the Grove. Hearing all you've done inspired me. I want to join you, to fight by your side. I want to help people, as you've helped us. I've been running since El Turel. And when we finally arrived, unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head on. With you. Really? Oh, this is wonderful.
Just keep it quiet, yeah?
I won't let you down. I promise. I can't wait to hit the road. Where will we go? Neverwinter? Oh, can we go to Waterdeep? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it one note at a time, as my teacher would say.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches. A single moment comes to you, the flash of abject terror in her eyes, blood spilling from her lips. No time for last words. There is nothing else here, and no one else around. You and the corpse seem to have been alone together for quite some time. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business? If you could craft a corpse like this in one night, what masterpieces have you sculpted in your forgotten decades? You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. Her guts start to spill and flow everywhere as you shift her. You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed.
Another waif dead before her time. I wonder how it happened. She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. Was it you? The blood speaks for itself. Why? The parasite must be affecting you deeply.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
Even if it was the worm, this was peculiar indeed. I'll be watching.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
Just so you know, I don't judge you for what, but the look of guilt on your face was priceless. I don't care, really, but you could have been more subtle about it.
I was no friend to Alfira, but there was no sense in killing, especially you. Ceramorphosis takes all of you. But our tadpoles are far from ordinary. I wonder...
Alfira wouldn't have harmed a housefly. A gentle young soul slain in her prime. Anger. I understand. We've been... Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear. A most vicious... It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone, used to confer with distant contacts.
A sending stone?
His breathing quickens, his jaw tenses. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
What are you?
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. Your right eye vibrates, and a woman's voice echoes in your head. I've a sweet beyond the voice you find only shadow.
Keep out of my mind. I told you, the eyes are rock, nothing more. And that's the end of it.
So the tadpole gives us the ability to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a...
It's only valuable if we understand it. And we don't. Not yet, at least.
My point exactly. I'm so glad you agree.
I thought this camp was supposed to be our safe haven. Not quite so when we wake up to dead tiefling bards. I may have difficulty sleeping for a... So, you're not in full control of your faculties? If you think it might happen again...
Tonight, you can't chase the thoughts of that poor girl you killed from your head. You wonder what she looked like as she died. Squirming, skewered in abject agony. You would have given anything to have seen it. As you jolt awake, too many questions plague you. When the proud deed of her death was yours, why do you have no recollection of it?
Milady? Jubilant day! I have found your vile self at last! Sceleritas, I followed you, my dear rotted master. We have been parted so tragically long. Oh, one hell of a butler. You have always struggled to conduct yourself. I found you following the stench of that bard. She reeked across the coast like a piece of dog muck on the... My, we will be reintroducing necrophilia to your schedule in no time. Anyways, I come once again bearing a part of your dreadful inheritance. You earned this iniquitous prize. I'm sure Master will be better soon. A fellow of your fine breeding is never done. I cannot wait until your next act of shameless barbarity. Though I would love to regale you with your past, I am forbidden to interfere. Our betters will not allow it. Be true to your...
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. I feed on animals. It's not enough. Not if I have to... If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better.
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to...
At best, I was sure you'd say... No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Because we don't have... I need you... Please. Only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. Ah, let's make ourselves...
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens. You lean into him, losing yourself. You can feel your blood racing, coursing through both your bodies. A gentle, numb feeling starts to spread. You can hear how weak your voice is. So can he. But he doesn't care. He's long past caring. You feel a little cold, but that's all. There's no more pain, no more fear, no more struggle. It's all over.
Oh no. Something terrible's happened.
I wonder what the next move is.
What now? Take you!
Death's close at hand.
You looked a little ill last night, but you've certainly recovered. Killed feels like a strong word. Now, I admit I got... But look at you now, perfectly healthy. So let's not fall out over this. We still need each other, after all. A strong, well-fed vampire? Anyway, what do you say? Can we let bygones be bygones? No innocence. You have my word. After all, and if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead. Excellent. Now, shall we go?
Feed if you must, Astarion, but give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Seems like a good moment to talk.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared. And I am deeply sorry. I was overeager. But can you blame me? You were my first. In all these years, I've only ever... You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Don't worry. I don't think they'd volunteer, of course. Take Will, for example. But the gift. What in the hells would she taste like? Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? Interesting. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can... there's nothing that tasty...
Speak. Yes. Then your bones are all skin. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Because I do not intend to let this happen. We must find my kind and be rid.
The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Yes, if you give it no further.
Bad surprise. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Here we go.
I've come to sate you, and be sated. I lead, you follow. So you think. Let's see if you're right. Gith train relentlessly. We know our bodies inside and out. Let me show you. Close your eyes and submit. You misunderstand. Allow me to be plain. You are here for my pleasure. In my pleasure, you will have yours. A final chance, then, to find bliss. Close your eyes. Submit to me. A pause, and then the flicker of a tongue across your neck. Open. Taste. Good. Lower. You awake in pain. Your back, your hands, even your tongue ache. It's time to rise. Dawn is upon us. Time for pleasure has passed. I might take more later should my whims so carry me. Up now. The sun soon rises. Every breath, every blink proves exhausting. A long day awaits you.
Why do you insist on exhuming the... I was a slave. Perhaps I still am. But now, I've been conveniently lost. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn... In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And people think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric. The biggest threat to a vampire is another So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Curious. I took of you completely. Yet your body seems no more worse for wear. Perhaps I might find use for it again.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Damn her to every hell. Feeding a precious child to a serpent. I don't care what she did. No one has the right to steal a child's future. Ah, yes. That old refrain. If only she'd obeyed. Words of evil masked as justice. Sickening.
Something the matter? Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and... Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can